Justice tonight for the family of 11-year-old Froilan Villegas as a jury has found two men guilty of first-degree murder for the deadly shooting of that boy as he was leaving an Isotopes game with his family. News 13's Marilyn Upchurch has been following this trial every step of the way, and she is live this evening outside District Court.
As Nathan Garley and Jose Romero look at the possibility of spending the rest of their lives in prison, the prosecutor in the case says justice was served today.
We find the defendant, Nathan Richard Garley, guilty of first-degree murder. We find the defendant, Jose Angel Romero, guilty of first-degree murder.
When people go out to a baseball game, they should feel safe. There's thousands of people around the area at that time. And knowing that if you do something like this, you will receive a life sentence.
Nathan Garley and Jose Romero were tried together for the 2023 shooting outside Isotopes Stadium when the two thought they were shooting at the truck of a rival gang, but instead shot at the Villegas family, killing Froilan and paralyzing his cousin, whose tearful testimony early on in the trial recounted her experience that night. Jurors also heard from a third suspect who was in the car with Garley and Romero, Daniel Gomez, who testified Romero was behind the wheel as Garley opened fire on the Villegas family's truck. Prosecutors say in the end, the evidence against the two men was overwhelming.
There was over 222 exhibits that we entered into evidence. APD did a tremendous job investigating this case. Their DIT was excellent with all the cell phone data, DNA from ATF. We had a lot of very strong evidence in this case.
Jurors found both Garley and Romero guilty of first-degree murder, attempted murder, aggravated battery, and other charges. It took jurors 2 hours to deliberate. A sentencing date has not yet been set. Garley and Romero both face life in prison when they are sentenced. Back to you.
All right, Marilyn, thank you. And we will hear from Froilan's family, including his cousin, who was also shot that day and paralyzed. That's coming up tonight on News 13 at 10.